Litchfield went dry and halted the sale of alcoholic beverages in 1914. Fred Hankey, who ran a saloon and pool hall on this site, knew it was time to find another line of work. Scarp, one of the town's earliest businessmen, had owned this property on North Sibley Avenue, but the building on it was in deplorable condition. It was time to build, but there was a problem. As the Litchfield Independent noted, there is one stumbling block that stands in the way of the substantial improvement of Sibley Avenue, and that is the absence of a sewer system. Modern interior toilet rooms are today a necessity, but there is no suitable method of disposal from the same. But there was opposition. The Independent reported, "A few were strongly opposed to the sewer project, most on the grounds that they did not need and would not use the sewer." It finally passed, and work began not just on the sewer lines, but on the new Scarp building. Swan's son, Ed, wanted to go into the restaurant business and in 1916 opened the doors on his cafe here. There were other big changes taking place in the city's infrastructure. Lights came first. A power plant was completed in 1890, although electricity was only available in the evening hours. It wasn't until 1910 that you could turn on your lights 24 hours a day. In 1914, a new steel water tower was erected, and underground lines spread throughout the city. The first locally owned automobile came to town in 1903 when veterinarian H.C. Peters bought an Oldsmobile. The Independent noted that the first to be introduced here should be owned by a bred-in-the-bone horseman, and veterinary is significant on the passing of the horse. However, the roads were poor, and horses remained in common use up into the 1920s. Streets weren't paved until 1927, when the new state highway system began construction of Highway 12, transforming Sibley Avenue into a busy through street. The city didn't have its first stoplight until 1953, placed at the corner of Sibley Avenue and 3rd Street. Even then, it changed over to a flashing red light at nighttime. A vibrant downtown was always built on the underlying infrastructure improvements. Businesses, though, could come and go. Ed Scarp ran his restaurant until around 1930, and the building was home to coffee shops and restaurants up into the 1960s.